Zelenortska ostrva nalaze se na severozapadu Afrike na oko 600 km od kontinentalnog dela, a od Južne Amerike oko 3000 km. Nenaseljena ostrva otkrivena su u 15. veku od strane portugalskih istraživača. Njihova primjena ubrzo je pronađena kao strateški važno mesto u putu brodova od Afrike do Južne Amerike. Prvi kolonijalni centar otvoren je upravo na Zelenortskim ostrvima. Osim kolonizatora, ostrva postaju dom ili tranzitno mesto ljudima iz Afrike kojima je oduzeta sloboda. Svoju nezavisnost od Portugala Zelenortska ostrva stiču 1975. godine. Na ostrvima vulkanskog porekla priroda varira od tropske idile do potpuno opustošenih krajeva. Azurno-plave plaže privlače brojne turiste svake godine, a more nagrađuje gotovo svakog ribolovca. Kroz sportsku karijeru i kulturu ishrane danas nas vodi Ricardo Jorge Pires Gomes.
I remember on the time, for example, when I was in the school when I was, I don't remember, but maybe 6-7 years. Some things they always give us in the school, we call kamoka, yeah. Then later I'm gonna show you the picture because it's hard to explain. Yeah, it's very hard to explain. It's like how to
say it in Portuguese what you have inside, or how would you explain it?
On Portuguese?
Yeah, I will translate.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like farinha or farinha de
flour. Okay.
Yes, farinha de mandioca.
Mandioca.
Yes, we have. Yeah, I'm gonna show you after. Yes, we have these two types. You have this farinha de mandioca, and you have this kamoka. Is from corn. It's like from the corn, yeah. And as a kid, I remember in the school, like almost every day, they give us this after the break from 20 or 30 minutes. I don't remember now. Then on this break, we all of the kids, we go to play, run like kids doing, and this was one of the food, like since today I remember on that time we all eat. Yes, sure. I remember when I was kid, many time I go with my brother, my big brother, fishing, more in the weekend because he was on the school too. Me too, of course, and on the weekend we don't have nothing to do, we don't have school, and the weekend in the morning, I remember Saturday morning, like 5 a.m. Yeah, he wake up me and we go many time, we did this, many time I just go to see him, to be with him, because when I was a kid I was always with him, even start to play football was with him too. And till today, he still doing. Now he have a boy, he have a son, who is 13 years old, 12 years old. He's still doing this with his son. Yes. And about the food, seafood, this is there in Cabo Verde. We have this every day. Like it's easy to find this because you can go on the beach there. You have this small, how we call boat, no? They came. They go early morning too, and around 10:30, 11, they are coming back Yes, with everything, and you can buy it there. So it's fresh. You can buy it there every day if you want, and you have this another choice. Many people go to fishing. It's easy also to do it.
People say that you need to be a good sportsman. You need to be a good cook.
Yeah.
You know, to prepare good food for you.
For yourself.
Because if you give good fuel to the machine will perform good.
Yeah,
if you
sure.
give bad fuel to the machine will not go so
Yeah.
good. So, who was the person that gave you the first knowledge about the food, or who was somebody who taught you how to grow yourself in that direction?
Yeah, this is the thing. I think starts from my parents. My parents, because there we always, since I remember, we always eat good. You know, natural food, seafood, always. And I think from that time also there we didn't had a lot of. For example, now it's more easy. You go, you can find a hamburger, pizza everywhere. Yes, everywhere. On that time was not so easy like today. I think also because of that we was eating more healthy, and for example there we have our cachupa. Cachupa is the traditional food from Cabo Verde. And every Saturday we have it at home. Every Saturday, for example, in my case, my mother do it since today. When I'm there in the holiday, every Saturday is like we know. The other days we don't know what will be the food, but on Saturday we know will be cachupa. I was 17 when I left from Cabo Verde. I went to Portugal. And from that time, I start to, because till I was 17, everything was in my house with my mother, my father, brothers. For example, about the food, my mother do everything. Of course, you just eat. You take it, you sit on the table, you eat. That's it. But then when I went to Portugal, of course, in my first period there, my club Vizela, the club I play first, they find me some restaurants that I always go. I have one I go, for example, for lunch, and I have one for dinner. And I don't choose. Okay, the food was good, but I don't. Let me say, for example, I don't decide like today I'm gonna eat this or tomorrow that. No, I went there. What they give me, I eat. On that time was like that. It's hard to explain because, like I tell you, cachupa, you have, you have everything, everything you have inside, and it's not. I think it's more from the Africa side, sure, because, for example, in Portugal, I've been 9 years in Portugal. Of course, you have good food there, but you don't have one food I can say it's similar or more and less than cachupa. And before, long time ago, Cabo Verde and Guinea-Bissau, for example, was like a brother country. Cabo Verde and Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, was like a brother country. And
I'm sorry, is Guinea-Bissau is in that archipelago?
Close. Yes, it's close. Like Cabo Verde, I think the closer country is Senegal. I think 45 minutes from Praia.
With ferry or boat?
No, with the plane. I think with the boat we take more time. Yes. But from the plane it's like 45. It's close. And you have also Guinea-Bissau. It's close. And on that time, Guinea was like I told you, was like a brother, country brother from us, and they speak Criollo like we speak Criollo. It's
also Creole, Portuguese,
yes, and the Criollo from us and them, it's a little bit different, but you can understand. Yes, they speak. I think they speak a little faster than us, but you can understand. If you speak with them, you will understand everything. And I think this cachupa is more from this side. Of course, we have a lot of things also from Portugal, because we was a colonia. I think you said this. We was colonia from Portugal, and till today, if you go there, you will see a lot of things. If you know Portugal, of course, you will see many things, maybe the same from Portugal. There in Cabo Verde, we have a lot of people from Senegal and from Guinea as well, and of course from all this year, I have many friends, for example, from Senegal, and I know and they always invite me to go to sit with them to eat the food from Senegal. But now the name, it's hard to remember. Yeah, the name is hard to remember now.
You just remember it was delicious?
Yes, it's good, and it's different because our culture is like, this is one part, for example, we take from Portugal. We sit in the table, we eat with a knife, with a fork, normally. But for example, they are Muslim, they eat with a hand, and sometimes, it's good to have this experience because we sit with them. We don't eat like that. But when you sit with them, you eat also like them, and it's good. It's nice, to have this. You feel that you are eating like food from Senegal, and you are eating like that, like them, and you sit. For example, they put the big in the middle, and we sit all around, and we eat. We talk. It's nice. And for them, they do this like each.
For each meal.
Yeah, each meal. Yeah. I mean, like, for example, now it's people eat and we do this. For example, you sit, you eat, you are in your phone. Sometimes you eat alone, or then I don't know, some part of your family came and then they eat. But before was different. Before we was waiting the time, all of us we sit, and I think from this side, like
the way how they eat, I mean about this, my friends from Senegal, it's a way to keep like this is this tradition. This is time to eat. Like it's our time to spend also some time between us. Like nobody care about phone. This is one experience I had also in Dubai when I was there. Because here, for example, if you compare to Portugal, of course, if you go deep, you can find a lot of different food. But if you, for example, in Portugal, what normal food I eat, like fish, some fish I find here. Yes, meat, I find the normal, like I find in Portugal, pasta, these things. And basically I eat, on that time, my first year, I was eating like normal, I didn't feel it, the big difference from Portugal. I didn't feel it. To be honest, I didn't try a lot of food from here, to be honest.
I tried there in the teleoptic, in the club, when we eat. Sometimes they bring like some traditional food. I tried there, but normally I eat like I always eat. Arroz doce.
Really simple. Milk, sugar, rice, and
yes,
on the top.
Yes. It's, they call in Portuguese arroz doce.
Arroz doce.
Doce is sweet, and arroz is rice.
Rice.
Yeah.
Arroz doce.
Arroz doce.
With rice, no?
Yes. Yeah, I know this is from Portugal. It's a really nice sweet. I eat there many times when I've been there. Yeah. And also the one of the sweet I like in Portugal is pastéis de nata. I don't know. You never try?
No.
You have to try.
What is it?
My wife tell me that she found, I will ask her, one restaurant here in Belgrade that they have Portuguese restaurant. She tell me, yeah. We didn't been there yet.
I didn't know that we had this.
Yes.
If I know, now we would be there and talk.
Yes, I will ask her, and then I will let you know. Maybe we can go there one day.
What is it inside?
It's like a cream from. It's hard to explain. Very hard to explain. Like for me, because
Condensed milk and then something in that direction.
from egg. I think they do it with the egg. I'm not sure. But in Portugal, then if you Google, you will see they are very famous from Lisbon, from Belém. Belém, they say pastéis de nata. Pastéis de nata. I will
type.
yes.
You can send it now.
Yeah, I will send it to you. But in the Belém is a one part of the Lisbon. When if you are there, because these are very, very famous, you have like a lot of people waiting to buy this, because they say, for example, in all the part of Portugal they sell this, but they say there it's different. It's special. They say it's different. It's in Dubai.
To Dubai.
Yeah. There they cook. They use a lot of spicy on the food, and there also was. I had this feeling that I told you before about Senegal, that the people. I remember when was it with the team in the club after some trainings. Sometimes they bring food, and we spend some really good time between us, sitting, eating like with the hands, and the culture was, for me was a little bit similar. I mean about the food, than these foods that my friends from Senegal, from Guinea, they eat. For me was looking a little bit similar. Yeah. Yes, like you said, they eat a lot of vegetables, these things, but also a lot of meat from there. For example, fish is one thing they don't eat a lot. So I mean, in the city where I was, and with the friends that I had there, more from the meat. They eat a lot of vegetables with, and they also like the food with a lot of. This spicy the same. A lot of oil, a lot of these things.
Is this olive oil or no? Is it
yes, olive oil. Olive oil. Yes, they use a lot.
Then it's healthy.
Yes, it's healthy. But if you don't put a lot, you have to have the balance. Yes, and about the meat, they can stay like 3 hours then eating, because there is meat and the tea. They take it, for example, the tea. Yes, the tea there. If you are in, me and you, we are in the one chai. Yes. If you take normally, they bring you drink it, and you put like this, like normal. You just put like this, but it's finished. Then the guy work there. He means that you want more, and they take, or he bring you directly. You don't need to ask. They bring. But then if you put this like this, it means that you don't want more.
Cultural gesture.
Yes. And me, I didn't know, of course, I didn't know this in the beginning. And I remember this was one funny story. I was with my manager in my first days in the Erz room. Then we went in one restaurant, and he was eating, and there they just sit and they ask for the chai during the meal. They are taking the chai. After they can sit, and me, I take 1, 2. And the guy was bringing, and then was one Turkish guy with us, and then I asked him, like, why the guy is bringing, because I don't want, and he explained me this. He said, when you don't want more, you have to put your spoon like that, and then he said, because here it's normal, we can, like them Turkish guys, they can sit and drink. He tell me 15, for example. I say 15, yes. Okay, the cup is not so big, but 15 is a lot. It's like you said, coffee. I'm drinking, before. I'm drinking coffee, many times a day. It's one thing I like it.
Cups, let's say 5, 10.
Yeah, maybe 5. Like, I mean, yes. Yeah, and for example, if I go somewhere, I sit with someone, I take it, but or cappuccino or espresso. I like espresso. I like to take it, just coffee, like without milk to taste, to feel. I like the smell of the coffee too.
But with milk?
No, many times I take it without. Many times I take it without. Tea, sometimes. Like if in one day, if I drink 1, 2 maximum of the tea, maybe, yes, but more coffee than food. I try to make a balance, in my food, especially in the morning, in the breakfast. Sometimes I take bread, sometimes I take brown how I swear I forgot the name. I don't know. Aveia. You have granola and you have aveia. And in Portugal, even when the people go to take breakfast outside, they eat the same. It's a bread with the coffee and milk. It's very simple. This is one meal they don't. For example, I've been in many places that the breakfast is the most important meal of the day. They eat a lot. These things, a lot. I mean, for example, fruit. You eat bread. You eat a lot of things. Yogurt, for example. But then in Portugal, it's easy. They, like you said, they take one bread with the cheese or with a ham, I don't know, then with the coffee and milk, and that's it. And it's finished, yeah.
And you're ready for it?
It's normal. It's one thing. If you don't do it from a long time, if you just start to do it now, it's look like it's not enough. Mm-hmm. But for them, it's enough, In Cabo Verde, you have one almost.
What is it?
Grog. Grog, yes. Grog.
Grog.
Yes, grog.
G-R-O-G. Grog.
G-R-O-G.
U. Grogu.
Yeah, grog with E in the end. Grog.
Grog. What is grog made of?
Is I think it's similar than rakia you have here.
But rakia, it's made from plum, apricot. What else? I cannot remember.
Yes.
Plum, apricot, pear. It's a different type of. So what is this?
You have
from?
one. You will kill me with the names here.
No. This is good because.
Yes, I have to show you after. I swear. I don't know the name. It's one plant. Also, it's a fruit. They do it from that. They take the juice from this, and then of course they add some fermentation, some alcohol, pure, and I think it's the most famous drink. Like when you speak about traditional drink from Cabo Verde, is this. Then after from this grog, they make punch. Punch. They take this drink. They put with some honey, and some lemon too, and this they make punch. It's also very very popular, in Cabo Verde. But I mean the grog, like people don't drink it at let me say, for example, so easy how you drink one beer. For example, one beer, you can go to the beach, you take one beer. Okay, it's hot, you can take a beer, for example. But grog, how to explain you? Yes, it's strong. It's very strong. Yes, it's very strong. And people normally they take in the small cups, shots like this, and they take 1, 2. They don't sit and take let's, for example. I was telling you about this chai. Okay, it's totally different, but these guys they drink a lot. Okay, but then normal people they drink like 1, 2 glass and that's it. Because it's really strong. It's really strong. Especially in Fogo Island. Yeah, in Fogo. is the island they do the most famous wine, let me say, in Cabo Verde. It's a good wine. I tried many times. It's nice, but I think this is like they consume it more in Cabo Verde, not outside. No, I don't think so. For example, this tuna, there they send it out of Cabo Verde. Many people use it, but this wine, like I said, it's good, and also they have coffee there in Fogo.
They produce.
Yes, coffee, and it's very famous. Yes. I'm not sure. I have to check it, but I think the coffee from Fogo, is on the Starbucks.
It's good. Like I tell you, I like coffee not only because of the taste, but maybe more because of the smell. I like the smell. Make me, go back in the time. And I remember that in my home, my mother always every morning do this, with this small do. And this is one smell I remember having in my house, when I was a kid. And maybe that's why I like it. They are the new generation, For example, there when we are in Cabo Verde, it's more easy for them to find it, for us to find this type of food, because you can go everywhere, you will find this traditional food. I mean, cachupa, you have Congo is one of the traditional. I didn't prepare for this. Sorry, but I cannot explain you, I swear. It's almost
same Portuguese,
you have like feijão. Feijão is feijão.
Beans.
Yes, beans, but it's different. For example, cachupa, you have a mix of a lot of beans and meat and vegetables. This Congo is only one type one type, but then you put meat on these vegetables also. It's like not similar, but almost like cachupa. It's very nice too. Then you have some more like xerém. Again, I cannot explain you how is it. I said I'm gonna show you everything, but to explain is very hard. Xerém is also traditional from Cabo Verde. You have couscous. Couscous, we all know, but in Cabo Verde they prepare on the different way. It's a very nice. They prepare in the end. It's cake. Not that sweet, but people take it. For example, in the afternoon when you want to do some snack, normally they bring it on the table. You can take one. You can eat it with the honey on the top. Yeah, but it's hard to explain to you. Sorry. Yes. I will come with some paper with pictures and I say I'm talking about this. So I'm trying the new, how to say, vegetarian. Yeah, I'm trying now. I'm in like 2 months maybe without eating meat.
But do you eat fish?
Fish, yes. Fish I eat. Not every day, but I eat, 2-3 times a week.
How do you change proteins in your diet?
Proteins, yes. I have, because this I do. Yes, soya. On the milk I drink.
Also.
Yes, a lot, yeah. I tell him, why not? Let me try. If I feel good without eat meat, why not to continue? And then from that time that I start, I'm okay. I feel good. I really feel good. My body, I feel like I'm recovering a little faster. a little bit.
Super hot peppers.
Yeah.
So this is like a challenge. So you know you can give to some friend to try or something.
But what I have to tell them that be careful, or
please tell them.
or I can do a joke with them.
This.
Me, I feel when I'm in Cabo Verde in Africa, you feel that you, for one side, like you eat more healthy, you know, because all the products you take, they are fresh, you know, and you know, of course, you can go to supermarket and buy, but then it's not the same. Okay, it's healthy, but it's not the same. And in the Cabo Verde, like you said, you have you go, you make it, you wait, and in Cabo Verde, this is normal, you know. Many people have it. Many people, maybe on his house, they do, you know, small, but they do something. They have, for example, tomato, this kind of thing. And
Basil, tomato.
yes, and you know, when you do it, it's more healthy than when you buy it in supermarket, of course. Food, like when I mean healthy food, of course, it's good for your body, but I think it's very good also for your mind. On me, this work, I feel better when I eat like this, for example, than if I go to training or for the game. When I eat, you know, this kind of healthy food, I feel more myself, like more active, you know, than when this happened with me many times before. On the game day, for example, eat a lot because think like I'm gonna have a game 90 minutes, I have to be strong, I have to eat a lot. And you know, when you go on the field, you feel like, oh, you're like this. And the one thing of this nutritionist, I'm with him, he tell me, and this keep in my mind, tell me, we have to use the food for what we want. Like, you play football, he give my example, you play football, you have to eat, not to eat, for example, a lot of rice or pasta, because this will give you energy, but eat something can improve your performance on the field. For example, if you know, vegetables, it's one thing many people don't know, but it's full of how to say, vitamin, protein.
Microelements.
Yes.
That you cannot find in the.
Yes, even on the okay, this is an example he give me. He say you find protein in the many vegetables.
Beans, peas.
Yes, maybe more than on the meat. But people have this, like, no, meat, protein, you know. Try to how to say, to Google, to inform yourself about everything, because many things we don't know, and we have it in our hand, you know. For example, some protein, for example, or some vitamin you are looking for. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have in one food, you have in your home, and you don't know this. Of course, this is the part. If you have to Google, you have to you know, to know that. And here I try as much I can to put them to eat like this healthy, but of course they are kids, you know, they ask for, yes. The small one, no, because he don't understand what you give him, he take it, but the other one, he already start to know the things, he want this, he want that, and sometimes it's not easy to take to make them understand that, for example, they cannot eat sweet every day. For example, they cannot eat chocolate every day. But if I give him every day, he will take it, of course. But this is a part, of course, like a father, mother, my wife, we have to make him understand. Yes, to educate this from this part, and of course, in a few years he will understand this, and then of course he will take a decision by himself. But I think we should do this to show him the better things about life.